Welcome to Happiest Places Home, the interior design channel. I'm Suzanne, an interior designer. Join me on a fun shopping trip to Home Goods today. I'll show you interior design top picks in store right now and some items to avoid at all cost. Here's one of my favorite items in the store. So it's a rosy beige marble end table. Marble is vary in style, obviously still, but these shades are the ones that are most in style at the moment. So if you want to capture the trend of this type of marble, rather than putting it in the kitchen or the bathroom or the shower, you can just put it on a little end table for $129. You found out in my last video that one of my personal design tricks is to carry a white floral throughout the home, and there are some great options at Home Goods right now. The vase that's fluted with the orchids, that's $39.99, and it is a very impressive piece. And then the one that has more of a boat vase and it has succulents, that one is $79.99, and it was Martha Stewart brand. I didn't know that she makes faux florals, but she made a beautiful one in this in particular. This Laura Ashley quilt set is king size, and it's a fantastic deal at $69.99. Laura Ashley is an established and esteemed brand, but this is somewhat of a dupe for the crate and barrel bedding that is pinstripe. Blue and white is such a trend right now, and this one reminded me of the Montrose vases at Pottery Barn. So this is a king size, and it's $49 as a markdown. You get 2 king shams and the king quilt, which I thought was a great deal if you do love the blue and white trend. This William Morris at-home quilt is queen size, and just the quilt is marked down to $49. A fabulous deal. This pattern is so similar to a Pottery Barn quilt that we all loved in fall of 2023. I found a dupe at Kohl's for that at the time, but this is more excellent than the original at Pottery Barn and the dupe. So, great deal. I hope you can find it if you're interested. You probably hated the last 2 or 3 if you don't like a lot of color in your bedding. And if you don't, this hotel aesthetic is amazing. It's a 6-piece set. You get a comforter, 2 pillow shams, and 3 decorative cushions. This was a very big with the packaging. But anyway, there was only a queen size, and that's why that didn't come home with me, because I would have bought it if there was a king. What in the world are these? So I know that this is a certain type of decoration that people collect, and they collect them for different seasons, but they are freakish in my opinion. Now, I would imagine that the people who buy them have a sense of humor, but although we have a lot of laughs in my home, it will not be due to these horrid things right here. We'll have a lot more Easter coming up, more toward the end of the video, but I just bumped into these near the bedding, and I was horrified. Home builders from time to time put towel racks in places that are nowhere near the shower because the design wasn't thought out properly, and that happened to me personally, so I'm speaking from experience. But this $39.99 towel rack is excellent if you happen to be in that situation. If you have a very small entryway but you need a console table, this is a super skinny one and pretty adorable, but it is $249, so that's a high price for Home Goods, but sometimes you're in that situation and you just can't find anything that fits. So if you are in that situation, this one is fairly nice. I've had some luck finding end tables at Home Goods for projects, and the ones that you're looking at with the natural wood are striking for the price. This one's $99. I did have a Target version in a recent video for, I think, $110 or something. But anyway, I thought this was a nice piece and a great price. And then they have some modern shapes or traditional shapes, but a lot of wood. And I thought they were nice. Now they're dark wood over there. I wanted to point out these. They're so petite. So I wasn't sure what the use would be unless you had a larger table that looked like it and you would put it next to it. But it's cute, $119. If you do like natural wood in your home, this is a great option for $119, and it has the marble on top, which I like. There are lighter wood versions of the tables that I showed you a minute ago, just in another aisle. So that's good that they have varied colors of wood. Okay, absolutely not on this one. And this is proof that you really need to move things around at Home Goods if you want to see everything. And behind it, that one's 100% yes in my book. So it's a print or a recreation of the Vincent van Gogh Cafe Terrace at Night painting. And it's only $39.99 and it was pretty big. So if you have color in your home and this works, I think this is really interesting. And behind that was a plaster piece. You know, these have been around for a little while, but they're still in style. And $56 marked down is a great price for that. And if you have the light wood, that frame is ideal. And then this painting reminds me of the Pottery Barn Color of the Year with their Sherwin-Williams partnership, like the upward color. And the twists and turns of that painting is very similar to one that a lot of retailers have, so it's very in style. When you walk by this aisle, just keep walking. These were in style when the original Gossip Girl TV series was out, and that was a long time ago. So I get that people like them. I can see how it does look lovely on a wall, but it is just not in style anymore. This small framed piece is $39.99, and I just wanted to caution you. So I love this, but if you can't find partners for it or something that looks like it, I wouldn't get it because you may end up never hanging it. But this, on the other hand, is fantastic. So I found these two, and you could hang them as a pair, which would be really, really striking. I like how it's like the opposite on both. And the price was good, but let me look at what it was. I'm sorry. $39.99. Why I didn't go home with these, I don't know. But if you've seen my DIY painting videos, you would realize that I have a lot of paintings like this. But I love the frame, and it has some kind of a fabric that's woven, so it's not really a painting. It's just very unique, and I love it personally. So splashes of vibrant color in artwork is very trendy right now. And this one is a good pick, except for all of that gold. And I can tell you, and you may have seen in other videos of mine, you can DIY paintings and just put acrylic paint on top of sections that you don't like, and it's very easy to do. This one was more than most I would recommend. It's $149.99, but I do think, I wanted to point out it's one of the better. Now this also is really good. So it's $129, multiple colors, and I don't think you'd have to do anything to fix that one. But this, no, please don't buy that one, nor these two. Oh my gosh, no, right? I hope you agree with me. Now, on the other hand, you can have a lot of luck finding large-scale mirrors at Home Goods. And this one I thought was a nice pick because it's $79.99, very large, and the dark wood is very in. So I thought that was a good one. There were a lot of decent choices. You won't always have absolute luck finding one there, but it would be a good place to start to find a large-scale mirror. I personally have bought a lot of lamps for my own home at Home Goods, and there's some really good choices here. So first, on clearance, this marble lamp is fantastic. It's marked down to $99. If you've noticed the glazed terracotta vase in my last Pottery Barn video, it's just such a winner. So I thought this lamp looked a lot like it. So if you can't afford the 200 and some for that vase, this would be a really good option. It's $49.99, and there seem to be a lot in stock, so if you like it, you're in luck. The following two lamps that I love so much kind of remind me of an elite suburban look, like think Greenwich or Westport, Connecticut, or mainline Philadelphia. But this Brooks Brothers lamp is just fabulous. It looks like the type of piece that would last you a lifetime. Maybe that could be a collector's item for your children or grandchildren, who knows. But at $69.99, that is an excellent piece. And then the Ralph Lauren is I like it even better. It's $129.99, more than I normally spend on a lamp at Home Goods, but I think that one is well worth it, and it would just make your room look exceptional. If you're more serious about your budget, though, there's a pair of lamps here, $32 each, and they do look very, very sleek, high style, and impressive. So I thought that would be probably a better deal if you really have to stick to a budget, of course. These resemble like a Crate and Barrel CB2 McGee and Company look, the round black. The finish is a little bit cheap, but it still is a much better deal than those other lamps at $49.99. I lit this alabaster lamp in store to show you how exquisite alabaster looks on a lamp base. It just glows. And I think this is one of my favorites for that reason. Alabaster is just very in style right now. So $99.99 for this piece. I didn't see any others. That's one of the troubles with home goods. You can find good deals on mushroom lamps in a number of places right now, but I thought this black color was interesting because you see so many gold ones. Anyway, so $49.99 for this one. I think that was a good deal. I could not help showing you this rug, the horrors. And here are some more holiday pillows that are not to my taste. The bottom one's better than the top. These were a nice find. So, it's the end of the cold season, getting toward it, of course. And these were, I think, $12. They remind me of the dupes we found at Walmart. But I can tell you the Walmart versions that you all love so much, and so did I, are actually softer to the touch. But I'm not sure about the materials comparison. Let me show you my favorite home goods Easter decor now. First is this golden bunny. It could work with modern or traditional decor, probably more traditional, and it's only $9.99. It's a shame that it doesn't have like a twin in a different position, but you can style this with two other things. I would say this silver bunny is the most trendy of all of their decorations, and it's $12.99 for this modern silver looking bunny. This one that's wood, $16.99. We'll get better looks at all three of these. This one reminds me of West Elm, and I think $16.99 is a decent price for that. So the golden, I think it's a classic. You'll always have it. This one is more of a trend, so you may not want to have it on display forever. But knowing that, if you wanted to get the one decoration this year, that would be the one. This one, no go. I fell in love with this black and white toile look bunny plate. There is a dinner plate for $5.99 and a salad plate for $4.99. And lately, it's very trendy to put a salad plate that's decorative on top of your normal cream or black plates to dress them up for a holiday. And you just have to think about for Easter, whether you're doing brunch or dinner, that would probably help you make your decision. Here is an Easter-themed blue and white tablecloth with 6 napkins. And the blue and white is so hot, like right now, $19.99 for this whole set, which is a great deal. I'm sorry that I don't know the size offhand. It has the multitude of choices in the back, but it didn't say which this one was. And then the fluted pedestal bowl for $19.99. That's a classic and lovely on a table display filled with fruit or on your counter. And the cake stand is a classic, $16.99. You could probably find one cheaper, but if you're getting a set of beaded things, which they have more, it would be a good opportunity. So this modern serving bowl was only $9.99, and I thought if you do like that kind of crate and barrel modern shape, that's a great deal too. White serveware is really the way to go because you can dress your table in color with linens or with your dinnerware, and you can switch out the dinnerware more easily. So there's a variety of different sizes. That first square beaded plate was $12.99. This modern farmhouse striped tablecloth is $16.99, a good price for that. And I would dress this on an outdoor table with all white serveware. That would be a nice clean look. They do have good deals on wine glasses here always. You just have to look to see if you can find as many as you needed for a set. And one of the best things I thought in store was a catering box. And this is a high quality brand. You get multiple glasses, and I'm sorry, I don't remember how many, but it's a lot in that box. It was heavy. So it's $8.99 for that box of catering glasses. Very good deal. I hope you don't mind me pointing out the things that are awful, but the Italian chef, no. And then the wine o'clock sign, no, even if it is wine o'clock, you don't need the sign. And then definitely no to farm animal decor. Sorry. So I found one thing I can recommend on the hodgepodge table of all of the things that have been in store for a while, and it is this fluted wave vase, only $15. It's a great color and a great trendy shape. I also found this amongst some things that have been in store for a while, and it's this tubular vase, a very interesting color and a trendy shape, $12. This pedestal dog bowl is just darling. It would be perfect for a petite puppy. Too small for mine, unfortunately, but it's $6.99 and very cool. I cannot condone the purchase of the following three items: this truck with shamrocks, nor this retro owl, not at all, or the retro snail. Just very bad options there. I thought it would be fun to point them out. But I can tell you that this bench is fabulous. So it's a retro piece that I would recommend. It's $129.99, high quality wood, a great feel. It looks like very strong and good construction. I would buy this in a heartbeat if I needed one. I appreciate you joining me on this trip to Home Goods, and thank you for watching Happiest Places Home, the interior design channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I wish you would.